especially if you my size. You shit, a lady that could look me in the eye, shit.
But you owe LeVar Ball ass nigga though. that don't count.
Yeah.
Scotty Pimpin.
Scotty Wojciechowski in this month.
That's what's cracking, man.
Nah. What's up,
Get it
y'all?
how you live.
It's your boys back for another session of the Weekend High Podcast. We coming back to you live broadcasting. It's your boy KZ, aka Rodabans from Juice. Your boy CT, your boy Swag. Swagmeyer. And that's Swagmeyer. That's Swagmeyer. Get it.
Give it.
Yeah, what's up? Coming back to y'all again. Holidays coming up. We just talking about y'all probably just coming in on this conversation. We just talk about the news with Candace Parker. You know how she basically she got a whole Russian wife now that's pregnant, and we was talking about CT was saying like how the hell that happened. You know what I'm saying? What happened to Sheldon Williams? But yeah, man. Sheldon, man, yeah, he just out of there. I don't know what happened. I don't know, man. They just I don't know about their relationship. I know they just stayed together no more. Now she got like the Russian babe. She was divorcing too, though. That's what I was saying. She was divorcing too, though. So that's how she got pregnant. It wasn't through Candace, so they didn't get no like artificial insemination or nothing. Right. You know what I'm saying? It was already cracking. It was already cracking.
Y'all think Sheldon knew this already?
I mean, she isn't a deal. I mean. Sorry, I'm all over the damn place. She is in the WNBA, you know what I'm saying? So that that come with that, man. You gotta kind of, I mean, I hate to say it like that, but it's a league of their own in that motherfucker.
But she's one of the rare fine ones, though, man. She's one of the rare ones. Like it's only a handful fine, man.
You know, also, who's another decent looking one? What's my girl from the other day? She got the African last name.
I thought you were talking about Skylar Diggins.
That's Skylar. That's Skylar.
Skylar's bad. Hey, what about Liz Cambage though?
Ooh, yeah, she bad.
Yeah, I was talking about what's the African chick though? Let me get with an O. She be on ESPN. She was on that too.
Yeah, she got one of Purdue last name.
Yeah. With a Purdue last name. African. Goddamn go to Purdue. They engineering, baby. Yeah. Which I'm just saying, she's a dark skinned sister, and she decent because she was just on well, I forgot what ESPN show, you know what I'm saying? She's I'm just saying she's a decent looking sister, you know what I'm saying? And but yeah, it's far and few between in that league, but that come with it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always a chance. Think about, I mean, how would you feel if you was a WNBA husband? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your girl on the road and shit. I mean, she told you probably she don't roll that way, but I'm just saying, like,
sure they're trying all the damn time too, trying to push it like it's an option.
Yep, hey, come on now.
It's just a mouth, girl. It's just a mouth. He won't care. He won't be cheating.
I ain't the average guy, but that'll still be a hard one to swallow, though.
No, if your girl left you like that,
yeah, or just like you asked, like if if she work over the road and you at home with the kids and shit, that'd be tough to swallow, boy.
Yeah, man.
I can do it though, but it'll go down rough.
Yeah, a lot of female players who basically straight or whatever, they say it's usually a lot of pressure to go that way, when they go, when they play ball and stuff. And I had family members played, and I've heard some of them stories same way. It's like they be pressuring you, even though you don't roll that way. You're like, I don't roll that way, I just like to play ball, you know what I'm saying? Like they be pressuring you, man. So I don't know, man, on that one. That's a crazy one, man.
Hey, I had to get my tree out the side of the frame and shit.
Would y'all consider that cheating if she just messing around with another woman? Like, would you take it the same as she was messing around with a man?
Oh, hell yeah. I mean,
ask her would she think it's cheating? We went to smooching on some dude somewhere.
I mean, it is. I mean, for a man, if you like, oh, it's a girl, whatever, it might for some dudes, it might take the sting out a little bit. You like, well, at least you know what I'm saying. She ain't getting poked and prodded.
You can wrap your head around.
Well, at least not by nothing real. You know what I'm saying? At least she might be getting poked and prodded by nothing real, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Oh, she got poked and prodded like.
You like, well, you know, because a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we don't feel no type of way about the, you know, the plastic. Like I don't feel inferior about no plastic or nothing. I feel like I'm, you know what I'm saying, 100% man on that. So, you know how that is. But
sure. Hey, I don't want my woman out giving us our kisses. Shit.
Juice chasing.
Yeah, man, that is crazy.
But it is what it is. You can't stop nobody from doing something they want to do anyway.
Yeah.
That's true. You can't stop nobody from doing what nobody doing. It's like that's the thing. What it is like, and that goes into this. Is actually gonna go into what we're gonna talk about later too. But you know, with like the whole cheating thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can. I mean, you could go that way, but like it's always, you know. I mean, I guess it's both ways to look at it, depending on what kind of relationship you got. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I feel for the brother. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost a good one, Jack.
Yeah.
But he all right. He all right though. He'll survive.
Yeah, I'm sure he will, man. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of ridicule, memes, and jokes, but
hell yeah, he got peeled by Miss Saint Germain. This shit.
I mean, that's a lot to take in because it's like she did better career wise than him, and now she's doing this, like going on to another person.
Right,
like,
she didn't want to
trash. Your career's trash. Damn.
So basically, like she didn't pull like a Russian model. You know what I'm saying? She didn't pull like a Russian model type, and you know she didn't want an NBA, WNBA championship, MVP. You know what I'm saying? Finals MVP.
Hey, and I bet before she went, I bet before she did, she said, "Fuck this! This is 2021, man."
All right, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and come out with it. Everybody doing it anyway, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because this, you know, like I say, man, it's you know, it's that time, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But there's another interesting story. I know my brothers, y'all might have checked out. Well, actually, before we get to that, let's give a condolences and rest in peace to young Dolph, man. They had his memorial service this week for the fans. So we want to send our blessings, condolences, and love to the family, you know what I'm saying, and his people, you know what I'm saying. So I just want to send, make sure we let you know that happened this week. You know, they had it live. I seen it. I wasn't able to watch it another. I was, you know, working at the time. So, but you know, shout out to Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying. But back to some other crazy entertainment news that came out this week. Your boy. Since we was talking about basketball, we're gonna segue right back on to basketball again. Your boys Tristan Thompson, the girl, I guess the girl he knocked up, of course, in the media. Her name is Vera Lee Nichols. She speaks out for the first time regarding the alleged allegations. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, he's saying, you know, he's saying to Billie Jean, he like the kid is not mine. You know what I mean? But she's just a girl. She's saying that I'm the one, you know. And but yeah, she came out and you know, she started speaking out and stuff. And Kurt, you got some info on that?
Well, I heard that she was speaking out, trying to really like get information to the public, basically like this is his child, and he's just trying to tell everybody like, this is not my kid. And I'm not sure if he took a paternity test yet, but I really think that his ass is stuck.
Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to give all this information, trying to tell her like, I'm retiring, I'm doing this, and you're not gonna get any bread. And what her ass did was she moved to California so she can get that bread.
Oh, okay. Now, now I've been hearing now. I pulled up some information. There's been stuff being said that basically she said they had like a romantic relationship. And Tristan, now we paraphrasing, y'all, you know what I'm saying, but this is the gist of it. Tristan is basically saying He met her on like what's the NBA weekend? Houston.
All-Star Weekend.
All-Star Weekend.
He said, you know, and she said, Houston, this is her saying, is Houston was one of the many nights we spent together. Soon after his birthday weekend in Houston, Tristan invited me to meet him in Boston. So, you know, she's saying that, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like he trying to portray it like she was just a jump off. Like, you know, she's spitting it like basically they had a romantic relationship, mutual romantic relationship, and you know,
right.
and, everything was all good until, you know, she just came up pregnant. Now all of a sudden, you know, Tristan, you know, so basically, she said the media, you know, letting the media like see you saying, let the media know, like, you know, I'm just not just no jump off and nothing like that. You know, I'm just trying to come out here and take care of my kid and give what's owed to me and my son. You know what I'm saying? So, what y'all think about that?
Time to break bread.
Hell yeah, mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Hell yeah, she sat out the plan and she executed. Got that nigga when she was ovulating and got herself $1 million baby. Hey, that's cool though, you know.
Offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator. Good job.
Yeah, they had a good game plan. They had a short memory out there.
Oh man, hey man, like yeah, what can you say to that? Like, yeah, that's the plan. You know what I'm saying? Dreams do come true. That's why Dion had old girl down there, you know, visiting with the young man down there in Jackson State, trying to put them up on game of like, you know, women out here trying to get you when you're an athlete, because a lot of times we were talking earlier, and remember I was saying I don't think a lot of times people realize how much power their celebrity has. Now I'm not saying they should have that much power, because we shouldn't be like, you know what I'm saying, praising celebrities like that, no way. But I'm saying that a lot of them don't know. So like that's why these young dudes, they be dumbfounded like when these chicks come up to them, you know what I'm saying, they like, damn, she want me. Like, yeah, motherfucker, you got a big money sign on your forehead.
Yeah, you going to the NBA.
Shit, how you think Michael Blackson be getting old?
It's because his looks, man. Handsome brother.
Almost made me choke, man.
Hey, shout out to Michael Blackson. I'm the one who spoke like.
I mean, but that's real, man. You know what I'm saying? For real though, that money and fame it does a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like now, speaking of Jackson State, since we on Jackson State and Dion, Swag, you got some news about what's going on with
Coach Prime was able to snag the #1 football recruit nationwide.
Damn. Yeah, I heard about that. What's my man's name? Hunter. Yeah, Hunter. Yeah. So they snagged the #1 recruit. Yeah, Travis Hunter. And he's a receiver, right? Or is he a DB? I think he's a receiver.
Oh, you're a receiver. Yeah. He did the.
I heard that he's gonna play both sides.
Okay. He gonna be like Dion, you know.
Yeah, that's what he told him. He said he's gonna make him play both sides, and he said what really happened was like a lot of people were after him, and he built a good relationship with his mother. He said that was the key thing, and his mother really liked what they were doing because what happened? He went to Jackson State's homecoming. Now y'all know how HBCU homecomings are. They gonna set it the hell out.
Yeah.
He went to that and he saw and he was like, I am sold.
Look, I hope Dion wasn't trying to hit on his mom. Like his mom can't find Dion. Like, yeah, come on down here with Coach Prime. Let me meet your mama, young man. You know what I'm saying? Dion took her out a couple dinner dates and whatnot and got him. Like, yeah, I got him in the bag.
Come on to Prime Steakhouse.
You know what I'm saying? Threw a couple Gucci bags and no, I'm playing.
That's a great look for HBCUs too.
Oh yeah. Now I heard fellas, I heard there's some pushback. I heard it in the news. There was some pushback about him getting like from some of the big schools. They was putting down the school, like, oh, they ain't got no money. Why would a kid go there? They don't have no money, so they had to be doing something that was illegal. That's what they trying to say, that like he going there and the Deion had to do something illegal, like dude from Alabama. Alabama's coach was one of the people who said something. Auburn coach, I think. Florida. Yeah, they hating on Deion, man. They trying to say that basically for that kid to want to go there, Deion had to do something illegal. So what do y'all think about that?
From what I heard, he said that the school ain't got no money. If they ain't got money to pay him, why would he give money to him?
Right. I heard that too, that he said we ain't got no money down here. You know what I'm saying? Deion just trying to build that program. That's what I think. He trying to build it up.
Hell yeah, he trusts Prime. He trusts Coach Prime.
Mm-hmm.
That man went down there and saw those girls, and he was.
And then also, look, I think about it. If you're him, why not go there? Because you're gonna get most of the exposure. Because you know what I'm saying, from going down there. Think about it. If he would have went to Alabama or somewhere, he'd probably just get lost in the shuffle. Because Alabama get all the top 5 star recruits, so you just basically getting lost in you just another number down there. Where if you go with Deion, like you said, you got rapport with your mama. Deion and ate with y'all. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get the exposure. It's gonna be all the. If you that number 1 dude, that spotlight gonna be on you. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what school you go to. So if you that dude, so I think that's a good move by the young man to go ahead. And I think more top athletes should go see what the HBCUs can do. You know what I'm saying, and go down there because even like I said, if you're a top recruit, you're gonna shine no matter where you are. They gonna come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's really the thing is about HBCUs need top talent. That's the only difference between them and another school. It's the talent.
Mm-hmm. And they've always had a history of having a top talent. For Walter Payton, Jerry Rice, Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? Too Tall Jones,
Steve McNair.
Yeah, Doug Williams, you know what I'm saying? Steve McNair, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. So the HBCUs have always had and we talk about players who they wasn't even like the internet around at the time. Yeah, Michael Strahan. There wasn't even internet around the time, and scouts was going to see these dudes and draft them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep, man. But yeah, man, moving on to other stories and topics and whatnot. Once again, this is the Weekend Hot Podcast with your boys doing it once again with you, hanging tough with you on the weekend, man. We hope y'all having a good weekend out there, getting ready for Christmas coming up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you take time to go purchase you a Weekend Hot Podcast t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a link below. Please, and get one, it's a good stocking stuffer, or you can use it as, you know what I'm saying, something to wear around the house, when you with your girl, Netflixing and chilling, or you just chilling in the crib, you working from home, man, you working from home, throw your Weekend Hot Podcast t-shirt to have peace of mind, you know what I'm saying, when you get through that week, you know what I mean? All right, y'all. Another interesting story. Oh, yeah, man. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button below. You know what I'm saying? Also hit that bell so you know when we on and you can keep up with us like that. My man, that's another story I had. And then we're going to go move a little something serious because, we was getting a lot of feedback from our listeners, and they were saying, and our watchers, and they were saying that, they still like it when we do the serious stuff, but we still go take it on a light note because we still clown around and stuff. But hey, I still got to give y'all something. McDonald's, check this out, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard this story. McDonald's, it said we had covered the story back. How McDonald's was they had the lawsuit against the black owners of the McDonald's back then. Remember, I think I want to say episode 3 or 2 or something like that. But there's an update. There's one McDonald's owner. Basically, McDonald's has to pay this black store owner $33.5 million to end a biased lawsuit. McDonald's will pay $33.5 million to a former baseball player who owns multiple franchises to end a lawsuit he brought against the company accusing of racial discrimination. My man Herb Washington, who is black, owned more than a dozen restaurants in Ohio and Pennsylvania when he filed a lawsuit in February, and they said basically the company has treated white owners more favorably and denied him the opportunity to buy restaurants in more affluent communities. So the lawsuit filed in U.S. District Court in Youngstown said McDonald's sought to steer Washington toward stores located in poorer neighborhoods, and that black owners average around $700,000 less in annual sales per store than white owners. So what do y'all think about that?
I think he's loving it.
Huh?
I said, I think he's loving it.
Yeah.
He gonna love that payout.
Yeah.
I did notice that trend because I know people that own McDonald's franchises, and I mean they're doing pretty good in business, but it's like once you're locked in with McDonald's, they kind of pigeonhole you to certain areas, and most of them, from what I've seen, they do put McDonald's in poor areas because I never see McDonald's in a Westwood or Beverly Hills or anything like that. The focus of McDonald's is serving to the poor.
Yeah. Keeping them big and not mobile.
Yeah, man. I think that's a hell of a win, man. And it was something about that, release a statement saying, McDonald's did too about this verdict. But yeah, man, my man got paid $33.5 million. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, he was basically he owned quite a few McDonald's locations, and like I said, he kept trying to expand his franchises, right? And every time he was saying that every time he tried to buy something, like say in an affluent neighborhood, they wouldn't let him. It was like he was getting shut down. You know what I'm saying? And now McDonald's was saying they give the opportunities to all of their franchisees the same. However, this verdict proves that wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of the statement. I'm paraphrasing as well. That's allegedly that's the statement that they said that they give all their franchisees the same opportunities. But on to other news. Hey, make sure and make sure y'all visit her Washington McDonald's wherever you at. Look them up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get her some more business, man. So he can give some more people jobs and brothers and sisters jobs in the community.
I went to McDonald's in Pittsburgh. I wonder if that's one I went to his.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he possibly, man. Because like I said, he's up there. He owns quite a few. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of the Black News Channel. It announced a layoff. The Black News Channel, BNC, is a channel. I think it's on YouTube and some other channels like Pluto or something like that. They are announcing a layoff right before Christmas. It said many employees agreed. So basically, what's happening is this network is kind of like Black News Channel is kind of like Fox Soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember how Fox Soul? Reason a lot of people
Mark Lamont Hill and them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. There you go, Mark Lamont Hill. Now, see, a lot of brothers and sisters look at Fox Soul as like they not really a black channel because they ran by. You know what I'm saying? It's really Fox Soul. Come on, man. So that's the kind of thing BNC was. It was like supposed to be like a black CNN, but a lot of black people. It said the viewership. The reason they getting put out of business, the viewership was so low because, it's a lot of people now. We brothers and sisters, we getting more conscious and we getting more knowledgeable about certain things. So we just not running with stuff just because we see a black face. You know what I'm saying? So people was watching the news, and sometimes I would watch it and I'd be like, what they talking about? And then I would be like, damn, they kind of. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about they kind of view. I mean, I'm open, you open to any type of different view. You want to have different views for good conversation. But I'm saying like some of the stuff they was like on was like,
they was fighting with Joe Brown and them.
Yeah, man. It said this is a statement. Many employees agree the ratings could have been better had the network spent more money on promotions. It says people don't watch when they don't know a network exists. Now, it says This station was set up by a former Oklahoma Republican Congressman J.C. Watts and veteran broadcast executive Bob Berlante. They launched the network in February 2020 after a decade of planning. Shad Khan, now you'll find this interesting. Shad Khan, who owns the NFL's Jacksonville Jaguars,
Yeah,
has invested a reported $50 million in the channel and now holds a
Oh
majority
man.
stake.
yeah, he's an India guy, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even hear about the Black News Network until the Bill Cosby thing because of the take that Mark Lamar Hill had. It just popped into my YouTube, you know.
right.
So yeah, they wasn't getting the word out.
Yeah, so now that's the big thing. They laying off a lot of the employees now because of the ratings. So
Yeah, it's about 300 people, man. That's a cold Christmas gift right there, man.
yeah, that's a code. They could have waited at least after the holidays to go ahead, but you know what I'm saying. I guess they want to start them early on finding that new gig into the new year.
Merry Christmas and you're fired.
Yeah, keep them off the fourth quarter unemployment insurance.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, Swag, you had a story. My man Swag had a little story for y'all.
Which one, buddy?
Oh, anyone you want.
Oh.
Anyone you want.
Okay, so shout out to J.R. Smith. After he retired from the NBA, you know he was drafted right out of high school, and so he went to a HBCU, North Carolina A&T, and in his first semester got a 4.0 GPA. I like that.
All right. Congratulations. Yes, that's what's up.
Never
Hell
too
yeah,
old
he
to go
on the
back to
golf
school.
team.
I heard that he was
He
on
on the golf team. I think in the last match he shot 21 over par, but he's still out there swinging though. You know.
Yeah. But no, congratulations.
It's 21 on
He
the
ain't know how to take that.
You got mini golf scores out there.
Over No, but he was minus 16 to 1 before that, so maybe he just had a bad day.
Yeah. Shout out to J.R. Smith, NBA champion. J.R. Smith.
That's very commendable to go back to school after having so much success in the NBA and just.
Hell yeah, he has the eligibility. That's genius.
And to go to HBCU.
It's just like him and Megan Thee Stallion. Like it's people.
You know, but I mean, like I say, HBCUs, they got their problems and how they steer. But I still like I like to see that choice made. At least what I'm saying. And probably a lot cheaper for him too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So pay wise, and what I'm saying. I don't know if he on a scholarship or nothing, but
I got it.
Yeah, man.
He can afford it.
Now, it was another brother. I mean, we were talking about that brother who got paid. I'm gonna talk about a sister who got paid. There was a sister. Basically, I don't know if you remember the sister who was handcuffed naked in Chicago. I don't know if you saw that story. Yeah, it was a sister. Had the police busted in on her in the middle of the night, and they handcuffed her butt naked. You know what I'm saying? What it is, they bust in the wrong house, and they accosted this sister. You know what I'm saying? And had her chain, and had her butt naked, chained up. She just got a $2.9 million payment from the city of Chicago because it was wrongful. Like they was it was they was at the whole wrong crib, and she kept telling them, you know what I'm saying? And they was just treating her bad. Like there's video of the incident out here.
Oh yeah, Anjanette Young.
Anjanette Young. Yep. She just got that. Miss Young just got paid like a mug because
I hope she moved because they know she got 2.9 million, and you know how that is.
Oh yeah.
Don't say Get your ass out of Chicago now.
Don't say that. No, my brothers and sisters, y'all, they're gonna protect her in the community, man. They're gonna do what's right and protect her. You know what I'm saying? Protect that sister. But I'm saying, like, that's crazy, man. That like they be serving. I'm just tripping out how often they serve like the wrong warrant at black households. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you see that as many in like white households. But I'm saying like because even check this out. The dude who this is news too. The dude who this ties in too. The dude who killed Breonna Taylor they just finally fired him from the his police job. So basically, this sister is dead. He ain't in jail. All he gets is a fire. Just he's officially fired from the police department now. That came out this week.
That's it.
What do y'all? You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's all he gets. Like you just get fired. You just got to find another job.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? No consequence.
Crazy.
No consequence, no nothing, no lawsuit, no locking you up, no nothing. All you did is a little slap on the wrist and say, well, you can't be a cop here no more. We're just gonna fire you.
That's it. We'll give you a year unemployment.
Right, and pay you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm glad that sister got her paper in Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
She's alive, you know.
I mean, yeah, it could have been real worse than that, man. Like if you see the video, if you actually watch the video, what happened, look up that video, it's like crazy because you could tell this lady is really scared for her life. You know what I'm saying? Because she's literally, you know what I'm saying, you sleep, you in your bed, naked sleep, and then you just woken up by the police just busting through your crib. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, this like one of them makeup calls by the ref and shit. They got the Breonna Taylor thing wrong. So they chucked her loose. So.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like people can murder somebody and get no time or very little time, and they'll give a truck driver who just had an accident 110 years in jail.
You heard about right?
And this was a damn accident,
right?
And this man gets 110 years, and people intentionally killing people and getting way less. I don't understand it, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's just that, you know, once again, you know, our lives are not valued, you know, and that's why I always thought it was funny when the whole, like, you know, Black Lives Matter, like, it's not, you know, people were just basically saying it, not for organization, but people were saying it as a statement, like, yeah, our lives matter. Look what happened to us. And then, so when people was always talking about all lives matter, like, they don't understand how that undermines the message. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's not about saying that your life don't matter. It's just to give light to what we go through. You know what I'm saying? As people, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, like me, I'm not part of the organization. I'm not with the organization. I know they didn't stole some money and all kind of shit, but I'm with the sentiment. I'm with the hashtag and the sentiment. You know what I'm saying? That our lives do matter. You know, and I think that's, you know, that's how the Weekend Podcast, high podcast. That's how we roll anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think none of us in the organization itself, but, you know, we roll with that sentiment. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, at FBAs, we here to stay. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, it's just really tone deaf, you know.
Yeah, man. They're like, the society, man, it's crazy, man. Now check this out. Another update. Check this out. There's another update from the. I wanted to talk about this because this ties in too. You know how, you know, black men, we always looked at as bad, and, you know, we did like, remember Megan Thee Stallion and your boy, what's the little short dude name?
Tory Lanez.
Yeah. Now, do you see what's going on with that, man? They remember before we reported that he said, "Bump it, I'm going to court." You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking no plea on this. I didn't shoot her. Now, they said they got witnesses that was in the actual van that said he did not shoot her, and they were saying that he didn't have no gun residue on his hands at all.
Oh, shit.
It was another person. It was another person in the van that had gun residue on him, and he wasn't one of them.
Oh.
So now they got witnesses that was two people that was in the van that said he didn't pop her. What y'all think about that one?
Damn.
So they call her. That's what they calling her now. They calling her Megan Smollett, though.
The thing about it, when I saw them getting arrested, I saw a female getting out the car as well.
They call her Megan Smollett.
He said Megan Smollett.
Yeah, they calling her Megan Smollett, man, because they said it's like, they said it's like, that's why he said he wanted to go to trial. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't do it. And now I'm starting to think maybe he didn't do it. You know, if he didn't have no gun residue on him, you know,
he would have gun powder residue all over his hands,
especially at that range. You know what I'm saying? You in a car with somebody.
Proximity in the car.
Yeah, you would think if he did it, he'd have been brought to justice by now. You know.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. basically they saying that Megan, she was reportedly in an argument with Kelsey Harris, her former assistant, who was in the car with her, and Tory Lanez ahead of the shooting. So I guess they're saying like shoot, he wasn't the one who was doing the shooting in that car, like
Yeah, it's
something,
probably the assistant. Because I did see another woman get out
allegedly.
the car.
Yeah, allegedly.
That shit was just like, oh, breaking news. And they showed the helicopter above and them getting out the car. I'm like, hell nah. She's all limping and shit. That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So these, like I said, allegedly here, but yeah, that's what they're saying. So now it makes, because remember before we were saying I couldn't understand, like, damn, why does dude go to court? They go kill him in court. You know what I'm saying? If he did it, now I see why he's saying not go to court, because he didn't do it. He feel like he got two witnesses. They said they got two other witnesses in the car that's going to testify, that's willing to testify against her.
Hey, it does show confidence, because he went with the due process and he ain't throw her under the bus either. So
no, he really ain't said nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He said he's a hell of a trusted process.
Yeah, that's a crazy.
I know she wants this shit to go away. I bet, because if this bitch fuck her career up.
Yeah. She got the hottie sauce popping.
Hottie sauce.
Yeah.
My hottie sauce.
Now, there's another part of the story too, though. They're saying that there was a cop that's going to be that testified that Lanes told her to dance, bitch, dance.
Yeah.
Before he shot her. Before he shot her, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. But
gonna tell her to dance in the car.
But I don't see how you can shoot somebody with gun residue on you, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That kind of don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if they tested him and he ain't had no gun residue on him, like, how did he pop her? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. We're gonna keep your story. That's kind of like, you know. One of the ones you got.
That nigga got some Lego arms and shit. He just switched them out.
Yeah. Yeah, and I hate a pile loan too. So I'm kind of rooting for the brother now. I kept my opinion out of it because I was like, you know, ain't enough evidence, but it's starting to look good for him.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, look, that's why I say this is gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be a good case to follow and see how this turns out. You know, it's gonna be something they probably will make a movie about it eventually.
Hell yeah, we might have a victory for the men in this motherfucker.
Man. Now, hey, in India, there's some other entertainment news and stuff that's out here, but we're gonna roll back with some. Well, actually, I'm gonna roll with this one, man, because it's pretty funny. I mean, it ain't funny, but it's interesting. It's saying, you know, I don't follow the reality housewives, but it said Nene Leakes. Yeah, I remember, you know, because I just know of her because they said her husband had just died of cancer. So now they saying she got a new man in her life, and I was like, damn, that's quick to the motherfucker. And you know what I'm saying, how she moved on. So do you think, like, what's the time limit? Like, what y'all think is enough time? Like, it said that he had her, you know, she had his blessing. Like, he told her, like, he wanted her to move on. But, like, I thought that it seemed like the man just died. Like, maybe what? It seemed like what? Maybe between 6 months. I know it ain't even been a year.
I think about 6 months ago.
But he was sick, though, right?
Yeah, he was sick. Unfortunately, he was sick with cancer or whatever. But, like, damn, don't you think that's kind of fast for her to move on? Like,
well, honestly, you know, she got a platform and shit. People paying attention. I'm pretty sure they talked about it, and she probably clear conscious because they already established. Look, don't wait, go out there and do you. You know, when I'm gone, I'm gone. You know, I think they probably had that conversation, and she's like, "Fuck what they think."
Yeah.
We already know she don't give a damn anyway, regardless. But
yeah.
But the time limit, though, I get it, though, man. It's time to grieve, and especially someone that you close to like that.
Yeah,
man,
but
maybe a year.
Less than a year, man, and you already in love with somebody else.
But even like on our level, let's just say somebody's parent died, and then the other parent, they got to keep stuff hidden and on nice because everybody else got to be able to get over it, even though they may be over it. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think if they had that conversation, then he let her off the hook probably. And she's like, they probably gonna need more time to heal, but shit, go do you if you got the ball.
Well, you know what? That just leads me to believe she probably was already messing with this person for a minute before he died. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just being real. It would make sense because if he told her, like, think about it, if he's suffering and he going through what he going through, he might have told her, like, hey, I don't care if you move on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't looking good for me. You know what I'm saying?
Just don't make me have to look him in the eye.
Right, like
that dick in a glass case.
I mean, because it could be. I mean, I get it. It could be cool if she was dating, but what I read was the article. She's in love. Like damn, that was quick to the mother. You know what I mean? Like you ain't even.
This dude was on standby already.
Right. That's
She probably cried to him every night on the phone after tucking her husband in.
Yeah,
I mean, I was trying to make that sound salacious, but she took her husband in, he throwing up this shit, she gotta feed him, and then she go to decompress. She probably decompressed on the phone to him.
Yeah, you might be right. Because being in love with somebody, you gotta move on emotionally and shit. So you can't move on emotionally from losing somebody to being in love with somebody else that fast, 6 months.
And grieve at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's the other part of it. You got to grieve. So, it had to be going on before he died.
Yeah, he had to be there. I think he was that confidant in the back, that dick in a glass case. Break when needed.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And that leads us into a little bit of round table convo about this week's topic. We had, now, does a little bit of jealousy help or hurt a relationship? And that's so does a little bit of jealousy help or hurt a relationship?
Oh shit. What type of jealousy? Like,
I mean, there's different levels. You got soft jealousy, then you got let me find out type jealousy. You know what I mean?
Now the reason, you know what? Now that's a topic. Our man, because we a team anyway. That's what my boy Swagmeyer came up with that topic. But the reason that ties is because I know you heard about the incident with the dude, homeboy, like off the self, his ex girl. Remember on Facebook or whatever. That ties right into it. So now I don't know if that was exactly jealousy because they said he did it because I guess his kids. They was trying to keep his kids. Something about his kids. Yeah, they were trying to keep his kids. I got the article up there. They were trying to keep his kids from him or something like that. But like that, I mean. It's people who crazy like that out here who like, you know what I'm saying, who have a jealousy like
hell yeah, man.
So yeah.
Hell yeah. You gotta be on the top of your mental health to even be in a healthy relationship, jealousy or not.
Exactly. So yeah, man. Like,
but I mean, I'm a firm believer in. And it is what it is. You can't stop somebody from doing what they're going to do. But you have to really make it seem like you care if you lose them. So, be like, say, who's that, your man on the phone? Because your husband right here. Shit like that. Just little shit like that. Let them know you care. But at the end of the day, that train has probably left the station anyway if it's going to happen.
Yeah, basically let them know that hey, I'm still, even though I'm paying attention to you. You know what I'm saying? I still dig you. I know you're still a hot commodity. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. I'm less on the stalker side of jealousy. I'm kind of like, let me find out you got a work husband or some shit like that. Just playing around.
Oh man. Yeah, I think it just depends on. I think it depends on the relationship and the kind of relationship you have. Like some people don't play around like with that kind. They don't play around, and then other people like, oh man, I don't care if she, you know what I'm saying, have a work husband and shit. She come home to me, or I don't care if she.
Hell yeah. Hey man, I'm telling you, man. Okay. I hate to call up old news, but look at Aisha Curry. If Steph acted like he gave a fuck, she wouldn't be on social media talking about she wanted some attention from a man,
Right.
and that's the school of thought that I was coming from.
That's a bad look right there for a relationship, for your woman to put shit out there like that into the world. And you got
Hey,
kids.
but hey, Steph baby, yeah, he just kept motherfucking chunking up them threes.
So now, so that ties back to with the Nene story we was talking about. Like, so think about this. You, Greg, her name was Greg. You laying there. You know, unfortunately, and rest in peace to him and much respect. You laying there on your, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, your deathbed, really, you know what I'm saying? You going through your transition, you going on your transition or whatever. And she, you know what I'm saying, doing what she do. Now, at that point, you probably don't care because you about to transition. You know what I'm saying? You don't really care. You know what I'm saying? You like, man, I'm trying to prepare mentally to be transitioned to the next, you know what I'm saying, phase of my life. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, I think I don't know, man. I just think jealousy, it just depends on the person. Like some people, they don't play that, man. Like some people, sometimes it's exciting though. Like you said, for some people, it's like, oh man, I like a jealous woman because man, it made me feel like, you know what I'm saying, my girl, you better not talk to me, my girl will fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell that to another girl. And, you know what I'm saying? That's exciting to some people. Or some females be like, oh man, you better not talk to me, my dude over there, he'll kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. And people go to jail all the time for crazy stuff like this. But I think it depends on the person and mentally, your mental health. You have to I don't think you should let nobody get you to the point where you wanna you get so jealous, you just wanna, you know what I'm saying, you gonna just throw
doing shit that ain't completely normal.
Yeah, man, like you know, and all that kind of stuff. I think, you know, you got to look at the bigger picture, you know.
Yeah. Jealousy don't work out. It's a killer. It gets too many people killed, man. It's like it looks cute when you be like, "Oh, my girl can do this and she do that." Fighting, but
that shit cute until it becomes a problem, you know.
Mm-hmm. And then you know what we forget to talk about? We forget to talk about the situations where people are jealous. Like this is another like not a stereotype. I know you've heard this before. Where you have somebody who's real jealous, right? But they want to be able to go do what they want to do, but they spouse can't do it. You know what I'm saying? They get real jealous. You get what I'm saying? You get those type of people like, hell yeah, I'm out here. I'm in these streets, but my girl do it. I'm a killer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But hey, I think jealousy is really closely linked to self-esteem. Because if you know you got the goods that you know they don't want to leave you, you're less apt to be jealous. You know what I'm saying? Then like where she at? She ain't called in 2 hours. I wonder whose dick she's sucking or some shit like that. You know? I mean, I hate to go to an extreme like that, but I'm just saying there's more than one school of thought. But I think jealousy and self-esteem are closely linked. I said self-esteem.
No, you correct. Jealousy and self-esteem. I think, you know, it's linked. And then I think you have to have a communication in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times people don't communicate. Like, you know, you be hurting and jealous and you don't communicate it. They may not know. But the worst is like if you do communicate it and they still like, I don't give a fuck. I'm about to be in these streets. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been in those situations myself. You know what I mean? So I think as somebody wisely said, you know, fuck with those who fuck with you. You know, and I think that's true. You know?
Yeah. Who the fuck wants to be somewhere where they're not wanted?
But I definitely see what you're saying about it being with your confidence as well. Because I mean, who doesn't mind having, if you're with your woman, you want to see other people attracted to them. You don't like, who really cares about that?
He said, hell yeah.
Do you really want to see other people attracted to them? Do you really want to see that?
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I mean, like, you know, like when you out with somebody and they give you that nod and you know it's that nod, okay, I see you. But you don't want to motherfucker stare at your wife tits right in your face either, though. You know?
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, because it's like, you know, nowadays, you know, you give a motherfucker an inch, they're gonna take a mile. We live in an inch of the night. It ain't like the old days where a man took his hat like, like, okay, I see you. Okay.
you the weak and the good.
Mr.
They like
Planters.
that, no. It's like, they'll take your hat. They like, shoot, I'm gonna tip your hat. I want to take her too. I want her too. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hell yeah, catch you in the bathroom trying to pass his number off and shit.
Right. Everybody, I think just a lot of people on age. I mean, I don't know. I think we live in an age too where, especially with so much access to each other, as far as dating apps, or not even dating, just different platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and things like that.
Right.
And now, think about right now we move into what? Metaverse. So with the metaverse, that's gonna even be more access to you or your spouse, maybe, you know what I'm saying, like where I could put on some VR glasses and be on a date with your girl and you right there, you watching the game. I'm on
You standing there like a player, like
I'm in there winding her down, her motherfucking ass right in front of you. You like, man, what you doing? Like, oh, I'm just doing that. I'm just looking at, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think that, like, it all kind of comes to it does it, but what you guys are saying, this is all correct. It's about your confidence. And I thought also another thing that's, I think, overlooked is your ethics. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have ethics no more, or couth, you know what I'm saying, or things like that no more, or you don't hear loyalty, ethics, couth, just unspoken man laws that our grandfathers and our great grandfathers lived on, just like the tipping of the hat, things
hey
like
man,
that.
Omar said the best. A man got to have a code.
Right, and I think there is, like we always say, man code, but I just think that's dead a lot. If not for us, but like I think that's pretty much dead. It's like a dog eat dog world now. It's not like, you know what I'm saying. Like I used to hear stories of old school players tell me things like, we would never, like if a man owed me money, I would never approach the man if he was with his family. You know what I'm saying? If I see him with his family, you live to see another day. But when I catch you by yourself, it's on. You know what I'm saying? Because and you know why they did that? It was just the respect to not embarrass that man in front of his wife and his kids. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I know he owe me money, but okay, he with his wife and kids. Okay, I'm when I see you by yourself, it's on. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to have codes like that. Now you don't see that anymore. It's like, so that's what I'm saying. Nowadays, it's like, I guess some guys gotta have their head on the swivel if you got that kind of girl. You know what I'm saying? Now if you got you a good woman, you know what I'm saying, that's like, she's, she on point with everything. You ain't got to worry. You can be like, oh, I ain't got to worry about her. You know what I'm saying? She with me. She down with me.
You said 10 toes down.
10 toes down. But like if you got one of them, you know what I'm saying, them jump off Instagram type babes, you know what I'm saying, one of them type of babes, then you might have to worry a little bit. Or if you with her, I wouldn't try to be serious with her. You know what I'm saying? I would just try to do it. Yeah. But like, I don't know, man. It's just it's the world we live in. There's a lot of things that could take you out your groove. It's like, that's why people like don't have as long of attention span anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like the attention span is short now. A lot of people, we zombies to our phones. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I think communication is very important in a relationship. You got to make sure you check in on that communication end. You know what I'm saying? Have some real conversations sometimes. Right. Sometimes real conversations, they don't always go the way you want. You're like, damn, I ain't wanted to go like that. You know what I'm saying? But they're necessary and they're healthy to have in your relationship. At least I think so. This is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because that way you maybe answer some of them questions, or as some things get answered to you, or you might be like, well, I was afraid to ask this, I asked him that, But yeah, man. I think that jealousy thing, it just depends on relationship. Some people, like you say, some people need it. They like, like, damn, one, like, I want to know you still want me, mother.
Yeah, sometimes that validation, but that's not what I'm about. That's kind of a woman thing.
Yeah,
but
no doubt.
I'm not trying to sound chauvinistic, but just let the woman know you like her and you feeling her, and then if she feeling good about herself, she gonna be looking the part anyway. So.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. Definitely. Yeah, that definitely. That's gonna be on the woman's end if she, if she want to get down like that. But yeah, that was a good topic, man.
Yeah, back there.
Oh yeah. Well, You know what I'm saying? We usually get out right here. I'm gonna hit y'all with one more little story real quick. And we're just gonna go ahead and fade on out.
Hey, before you finish out, let me touch up on Kyrie Irving real quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so Kyrie Irving, man, we got to stay at execution here because the NBA is going to let Kyrie Irving play in road games outside of New York and Toronto without having to get the vaccine. So he was a stalwart, and he stuck to his guns, and now he gets to get out there and earn and help his team and help his family. I like that. Congratulations, Kyrie.
Okay, so Kyrie, you say he is gonna be able to play the road games.
Road games outside of New York and Toronto because they got a zero tolerance thing in Canada. So and then the New York laws.
Mm-hmm.
So he stuck to his guns.
You can't play the big games. You can't play the home games, but in the other games, away games, he can get out there and get it.
Yeah, I know he was saying something about a Impossible Burger shot. I mean, not a shot, a jump shot. No, but Impossible Burger jab, jibber jab. You know what I'm saying? So I was like on a vegan jibber jab. I'm like, what? But so he stuck to his guns. He held down. They gonna let him play though.
Hell yeah,
that's what's up, man. Shout out to Kyrie Irving for standing on his square. Now, speaking of that, there is everything. Speaking on that, the Omarion version of the virus has been sweeping through. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get
overcried.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Omarion version of the virus. So what we'll just make sure everybody, you stay up on your health. Take be on top of your stuff as far as health anyway. You should be taking vitamins. You should already be doing that. You should be taking your vitamins, your minerals, getting everything.
Yeah. And do something digging for yourself. Just don't rely on your favorite source of information and just take that shit for granted.
That's what I'm saying. Even if you have even if you have the jabby jibber, the jabby jab, even if you have it, you should still be taking your vitamins and your black seed oil and all this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why people think that because remember the jibber jab is not a foolproof, it's not a cure. So I don't know why people be acting like, well, I got that, I don't need to take no vitamins. Well, your ass should be taking vitamins and drinking water and shit anyway.
Hell yeah, you know get active, yeah.
So take your sea moss, take your sea, whatever you choose. If you choose the jib jab, yeah, man, take your sea moss, take your turmeric, take your black seed oil, take your elderberry. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you drink plenty of water. You know what I'm saying? And keep your mask. You know what I'm saying? On. You know what I'm saying? Don't be around big ass groups and shit. Keep your mask on if you got to. You know what I'm saying? Be around a big group and
Hey, y'all wearing masks down there in the NC?
Yeah, I mean, I wear mask. I mean, I don't know what they doing, but I wear my mask. You know what I'm saying?
but
I can only govern myself, So in my household,
but your skin ain't been pierced yet, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh, go boy.
No, man.
Hey, that nigga mask look like Trapper John MD in that motherfucker.
Hey man, go boy, get that damn mask on.
Yeah, man, and I'm as you see, I'm quite healthy and everything. But one thing, remember what we always said, underlying issues. If you have underlying issues, it could be different for you. I don't have any underlying issues. I'm pretty, I'm pretty healthy person, but still, I still take my precautions. So just make sure you're staying healthy out there, because I've been hearing that they're closing schools. A lot of schools going back to online. They're shutting down. There's no international travel. Didn't they shut that down? Because they got that Omarion sweeping through the UK and Europe right now. So with that being said, they said that there's a lot of schools. I was just reading an article saying a lot of the schools going to be closing, going back to online teaching and learning and stuff. So
I thought we were going to go that way, but then we kind of just opened up. And I mean, you see old people and a lot of black or a lot of minorities with masks on, but everybody else is mask off like Future.
Yeah, I mean, you know what, I do normally see that. I would say down here, I see that majority of the time. But recently, in the last couple of weeks, I've seen it's some of us that be like, when I go to the gym, it's some of us that be in there unmasked, I'd be like, damn, you just raw dogging it up in here. You doing a face raw dog. You just doing a face raw dog up in the gym. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I gotta. I'm strapped up, boy. A face raw dog. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? But,
for us, it's more about the county that you're in. Like in LA County, it's more people wearing their mask, and when I go to Orange County, I hardly see anybody wear a damn mask.
Yeah. I think that's the main thing is just we gotta be safe when we around each other. You know, wear your mask. Unless just like let's say if you with a small group, like say we get together, okay, we might be together and then unmasked after a while, we cool. But I'm talking about like if you go in a group, it's like 20, 30 people, or you go into the stores, man, be safe. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what people got, where they came from. It could somebody got off a UK plane and went to Walmart, and you in there all unmasked, breathing the same air. You know what I'm saying? And I got it now too. I got them already on. You touch. You know what I'm saying? So you touched after that. So it just gotta make sure everybody's safe and everything, man. And doing what you can to make sure you and your family's safe. But yeah, man, that's crazy, man. That I'm glad you brought that up, man. I ain't gonna lie.
He's like, I'm doing it. I'm right. I'm doing it right.
Yeah, man. Hey, speaking on, I want to touch on the story real quick, man. What y'all think about this? And that's another thing with inflation like it is now. I know everybody knowing how everything is going up. Without us, a lot of us Black Americans, we still pushing for reparations and stuff, y'all, because we need to close that wealth gap. And with the inflation happening, that's even making it more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is a story I thought was interesting. There was a Georgia. Georgia destroyed a Black neighborhood. Now former residents want justice. Many who lived in Town are urging leaders in Athens, Georgia, to pay for destroying their community more than 50 years ago to make way for the University of Georgia. So they want their back reparations for their town that got destroyed because they was making way for the University of Georgia. So it was a 22-acre neighborhood, and basically they wiped their town out because they was trying to make room for the university. So the residents there's some residents now, one lady by the name of Hattie Thomas Whitehead, they're making that push to get reparations for the town they got wiped up. So what y'all think about that? I think they should get it.
Hey, I think they actually might have a chance because the precedence would be how they kind of like how they had the reservations for the Native Americans. Mm-hmm. And with it being tied to a specific incident, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they might have a chance. But then once they do that, Tulsa gonna come for theirs too, though.
And rightfully so. That's why they should just give it to all of us and just do a blanket. You know what I'm saying? Us all us Black Americans. Now, see, Town. Check this out, because you always hear that the stereotype of Black people, we lazy and we don't do nothing. What people fail to realize, most of the stuff that you use today was made by, like the lawnmower, that was made by a Black man. Most people don't know that, but most of the stuff that you use, the elevator, Black man, right? Once again,
the filament in the light bulb.
Right, the damn light bulb. I mean, so most of these inventions we invented and we don't get credit for. Now, Town was once a thriving, self-sustained Black neighborhood full of plumbers, electricians, construction workers, beauticians, and more. And it was destroyed in the 1960s to make way for the University of Georgia. And like hundreds of other neighborhoods and cities across the country, fell victim to the Housing Act of 1949, a decades-long federal urban renewal program that the government funded to raise blighted neighborhoods and build public housing or private commercial properties in their place. Basically, that law lets them just snatch the land. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's basically what do they call that? When they do that, it's another word for it. I can't think of it now. But they just come, the government gets the government the power to just come snatch your land. You know what I'm saying?
Eminent domain.
There you go. Eminent domain.
Eminent.
So the project was extended to building colleges and universities according to the court documents. And so basically the city of Athens used eminent domain to force 50 Black families out of Town on behalf of the university. So I think
I think they got a shot at getting it. I mean, they probably will get a low ball bid. They've been down and out, but you know, that's the one of our blue collar, black collar neighborhoods, though. You know,
Yeah, man. I mean, because there was a bunch of them that people don't realize. Like, that's part of generational wealth. If that town would have kept being able to grow, who knows? You know what I'm saying? The value and the
hell
families that
yeah, and
exist.
I think from the information that I'm hearing, that shit can be handled on the state level, which also I think would be good for better
Mm-hmm.
for them. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think once again, I think we still all have to push for us to get our reparations. And again, it's not, like I say, it's not a handout. It's something that you owe, man. Like, if I came to somebody's house right now, just busting their crib, put them in their kids, separated them and their kids, and took over their land, their house, and I'm chilling in that mud watching Netflix like, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Changing the remote, like, yeah, nigga, look at you. Yeah. Got to jailbreak this motherfucking
But I think people see
you
a
know,
lot of
like,
negative things about reparations and not
yeah,
the positive things that can happen. Like there's probably
exactly.
going to be a big increase in minority-owned businesses and jobs that are going to be created, and people buying property. This is it's going to impact everything.
Now I see. Now the powers that be, that's the kind of the reason they don't want to give it to us, because you got to admit it. Some powers, some not all, but some powers that be don't want to see us get businesses. Put it this way, because think about it: if we start getting businesses and we start thriving, guess what? We moving. We moving right next door to them, and some of them they don't want us in those neighborhoods. So they
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
but then, hey, he go a thin slice of cheese I'm
no,
about to put out. But you know, that shit, man, it could even like make our communities go back to ourselves and not being as reliant on the other ones. You
oh,
know,
definitely, it
so it's
will.
kind of like not a segregation, but just going back to what is good for you. I think that can
Yeah.
happen too. And then once that's revealed that we more independent than we thought we were, I think that might be the caveat.
Yeah, it just be like just like any neighborhood USA, you have a Chinatown, you have a Greek town, you have a what I'm saying, and then
Germantown.
right. So why we can't build up ours and have the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Like that's because that's what'll happen. Now, true enough, you know what I'm saying. Some people will get the reparations and do the wrong thing with it and splurge. Of course, there gonna be a percentage of people who do that, but they have the right to do it because it's owed to them. But I think the more so the narrative, you're gonna have more majority people doing good with the money. I think you're gonna have people buy, like you say, having businesses,
Cryptos and
land,
NFTs.
buying all kind of land up, real estate, and that may be the reason why they don't want us to get it because
Because
they
they
think
know we're
about
gonna quit our damn jobs. They're like, I quit.
it.
I'm out
Exactly.
here
Exactly. I quit right now. I got my reparations
right
check.
now.
I quit. You know what I'm saying? And so think about who's gonna run the country, who's gonna be working all these jobs. You know what I'm saying? That's something for them to ammo to not give it to. But it's definitely deserved. I mean, there's no way you can look at it and say it's not deserved. I mean, there's no way a hate crime bill is not deserved for black people in this country. You know what I'm saying? When we just had another brother lynched and hung in I believe it was, I want to say, Iowa or Tennessee. It was a brother just recently lynched or hung in Tennessee or Iowa. Uh, um, and so we still got stuff going like that. This ain't like 1969. This is like 2021. And so why why I don't understand why we shouldn't get it. You know what I'm saying? We still going through stuff. Uh, in 2021 that our ancestors was going through back in the 50s and 20s and the 30s. We still going through it today. It ain't stopped. And that was so that just it's saying that they people may investigate a lot of these lynches going along, but man, I'm telling you, man, it's definitely deserved and owed. And a lot of times when we don't get stuff, that's it's a clear slap in the face. But we also have to stop speaking against our own interests, because that's always funny, because like say other groups, they don't do that. Like when they
That shit
about to
was
get
in
something,
Mississippi.
yep. When other groups get something, they don't do that. You don't see like one Asian gentleman come out and say, "Hey, we deserve this," and you don't see another Asian come out and say, "Hey, we don't deserve that." That doesn't happen. So we gotta, what I'm saying, we gotta make sure we all on the same page and rocking the same way. But hey, man, it's been another great episode with y'all once again.
Thank
And make
you.
sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Thank you for rocking with us again. We appreciate it. And we hit the big 3-0. We got 30 subscribers now. What? We got 30 subscribers. 30 weekends rocking with us every week.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Yeah. So we can we on our way to hopefully we on our way to 30,000. Thank y'all for liking and subscribing. We got a lot of content coming up in recent weeks. So y'all keep rocking with us. Merry Christmas if we don't see you, and Happy New Year to you. We might do it.
Whatever your holiday is.
Hey, we're gonna be coming at you, so we're gonna see you. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to my brothers in crime right here, my boy Swag Meyer and CT. And man, and hey, many more to y'all. Peace and love.
Giggity.
Go check out that shop.